It's Madden NFL 24, and this one features
the first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man from Oregon,
The numbers won't knock your shot. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they put together a strong effort this week in the win over Chicago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, it's Herbert. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Herbert. Finds Johnson.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Again, Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. After right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit out here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. Now a creases. He's past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
On first and 10, Smith. Got a man, it's Mayer. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point, Carson up and good. Tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the pass
Yeah.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Cockrell holds it in left side. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play action. It's Herbert. His throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking.
Sassy, knock it off.
On second down, here's Herbert. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Working the middle of the field. Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Zach Charbonnet, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
What's that? I don't give a fuck.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and his Vegas offense operate. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for us.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those rules. And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week it was back things out.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
The Raiders hit a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Eluding the pressure late. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
Sassy!
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And Cook has it, left side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down. You look at this Raiders defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that it's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On first down, Justin Herbert. completed right side to Palmer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. To the air again, Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep...
Touchdown, Chargers! A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry?
It's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Okay?
But you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but he's got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence.
Let's go Raiders.
For 15 and a 1st. He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead
It's
of making
only
another
6
mistake
bucks.
forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the 1st down. On 1st down, Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Defensively, they came into the game understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10, defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
A pretty wild 1st quarter, 21-6.
the Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Gino now throw. Throw left side complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6-6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, well, execute a fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Here's Herbert now on second down. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he'll get this up past the 20.
Oh, there, you know that's the deal here.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Yeah, always leaving fucking people open, man.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical there, 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Herbert now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs in this Vegas offense. You look at the numbers on the year, up over 1,100 yards now, and the last drive had a touchdown as well. Everybody offensively just seems to be in cohesion, don't they?
They do, and when you look at this rushing total, and you know at the end of the year, that means gifts for the big guys up front. Offensive line, tight ends, they're going to get a nice little bonus from their big-time runner.
When did that become a thing, by the way, that the quarterback or running back gets gifts for the offensive line?
I don't know. I can't go back and pinpoint it, but it's a great tradition, and it rewards those guys because they don't really get the attention that they deserve. We rarely call their names. It's a nice way for them to end their season.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, 26 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The last series, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Herbert, and his throw is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I know it's a game, but you know, a little bit of disappointment there because when it's stopped there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy in the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Torn back across his body. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Smith, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Smith. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, he's hit. He lost the football, put it on the carpet, and the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This to Jacobs on the top right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Gino. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Looks like he did the split one.
Carlson down the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Hunter Renfro who capped things off with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Hey, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Herbert setting up the throw on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of passing game is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They got another first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Herbert. Right side, and that's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the offense. That'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away.
Chargers are left for Raiders.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here comes the offense again. Let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there, only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
From the gun, here's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Smith. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an out boy there on 1st down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. Hitting Mayer here on the out route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Carlson able to put this one through. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross country north. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 83 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Shut up.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. Now again to Jacobs running right. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give them 12 yards for that time.
Can I get trees?
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This is caught by Tucker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 after 11. Jacobs now. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
How do people get points even though they don't get attacked?
And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it'll be Raiders football first and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for
you didn't see that?
because that's what it's been like throughout.
Damn.
He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem.
That was a dad.
That literally looked like
To throw
the
on
person
second
go
down.
like this, and he went like, whee!
He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run it with Jacobs. Down to 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no
Your mom pretty much got all the credit for you guys this year.
no place for him to go. A nice job there.
Last year, the year before, I was the one that bought all the credit. So this year, your mom got that money and she bought everybody credit.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third
Upside
down.
down.
I think we also
Leave
suspected
it
that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey! Hey!
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
That's caught left side. Myers with it. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders had 6 in their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was all topped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
An excellent way to start the drive there at 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Someone moved, flag is out, that's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Here now, second and 4. Here's Herbert. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Herbert. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to me.
159 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. On first down, they go to Jacobs again.
And able to work about 5 yards.
You get off the box, dude.
Up near the 47.
Fucking dumb can you be?
Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that put him and picked up 5 yards.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, quick run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll try to air now with Smith.
That's completed into the hands of Myers.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
The catch and run good for 24 yards. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
Now Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
And we see another pitching catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And 8 now. To throw it, Smith. Flush to his right.
And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's fourth down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70%...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Pass is caught for a first, but he's looking for more. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Herbert now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the action. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Jacobs going to throw the middle to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 29. 181 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Smith on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Drops it to 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Gino will throw. And it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone. Second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Well, this game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, look at the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a first down. Herbert back to the air. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now, fourth quarter is certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Back to throw again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance.
More from L.A. in a moment. First down, here's White.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
They run the option on second down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stops in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Gino. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here's Smith now on second down. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 16.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert will get that to Charbonnet. No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing in the coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That is caught, and he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Here's a second and 5. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll take it down, shot at 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's your first down. Now we give up the middle. This is White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The 4-3 defense there getting its job things right to the middle linebacker.
If they do a nice job of playing team defense, everyone takes care of their responsibilities. That allows that guy in the middle to do his job, which is search and destroy.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that would extend their lead even further. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept away and boom, over the crossbar.
Well, this was a fun one today.